Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica Ward King, also known as the Stigma Crusher. And here on this channel, we deal with issues of mental health and mental illness as it pertains to my experience as a person with lived experience of bipolar 2 disorder, as well as a person with a PhD in experimental psychology. Does that sound like your jam? Well, you are more than welcome. Please hit that subscribe button, and if you'd like to be notified every week when I post, hit that notifications bell as well. Please share and like as you can. I really appreciate all of your support in getting this message out to lots of people. So with that, I guess it's time that we crush stigma for another week. Okay guys, so it's been a while since I've posted. I usually am on a weekly schedule, but a bunch of stuff has happened. One thing is that I took another 2 weeks of vacation, which was designed to be great. There was supposed to be camping, there were supposed to be visits to relatives now that COVID has relaxed a little bit in our area. But unfortunately, there was a lot more of hospital than I would have liked. It's kind of ironic that we talked not too many weeks ago about lithium and lithium toxicity, because at this point during the summer, we've had heat warnings in my area for pretty much weeks on end, it seems like. And due to another health condition, I was not eating or drinking well at all. And about 5 days into a really poor spate of not eating and drinking, I noticed kind of the telltale signs of lithium toxicity and took myself in to have my levels tested and to be given IV fluids and to try to redress the balance. And the thing with lithium is that once it's in your system, it is a bit of a bugger to get out. So it's been days and days of trying to figure out how to do it, and result of no lithium at all, which is a bit scary for me. I've been on it for quite a while and it was helping. So that's kind of what's happened to me. We did get in some vacation stuff though, so I have to feel very blessed that I've been able to have the support of my family and friends and getting some of that fun, summer fun in, regardless of the health concerns. But what it really made me reflect on, and why this is going to be, a short video just talking about me today, is it's made me reflect on how the delicate balance is when you do have mental illness, and if you are taking medications for that, as well as all of those other parts of life and the body and living that can really throw something out of balance pretty quick. So with not eating and drinking and trying to be on vacation, there's usually food, there's picnics, there's restaurants, there's patios, there's drinks, there's fun. And not eating and drinking meant that a lot of that fun went by the wayside for me, which just only served to deepen the depressed feelings, the sad and feeling like things are passing me by, which is sometimes how my depression can manifest. I feel like, very sorry for myself, as we all do sometimes, but for me, that's something that can, indicate that I'm having worse mood. And so with that happening, my mood worsened. With the mood worsening, then came also the lithium toxicity and the medications getting messed up. But the medications getting messed up made the mood worsen, and so on and so forth. And very quickly the balance can get thrown right out of whack. So that's something to take into consideration for if you are living with mental illness, or if you have, friends, family members, loved ones who are, that something even small can really snowball pretty quickly and turn into something pretty big. I think I also wanted to reflect on how good it was to have that space to be able to take care of my health. And I realized that it's my vacation time and not necessarily hospital time, but at least I got that opportunity to really focus and not be worried about, all those other things that were going on, with work, but to be able to focus a little bit on my health without that worry. It's also worth just reflecting, I guess, at this point on mental health. So, not quite talking about mental illness now, but mental health and all those things that I am able to feel like I'm blessed for. In that I had a partner continues to be very supportive. And so, even though I wasn't drinking or eating, we were able to have those conversations about, where should we go? It was our wedding anniversary. So where should we go for our wedding anniversary? And usually it's food. And so to be able to have a partner that was on board and being able to come up with different ideas, to give me a little bit of joy, and for me to be able to give her a little bit of joy as well on our special day, was really a blessing, as well as family and friends that did the same. So mixed bag for me on this update. I am going to go back to a regular schedule now that life is going back to a regular schedule with kids in school and all the rest of it. So I will see you here next week, and we're going to continue our little series on workplace mental health and mental illness. So I do recommend that you go ahead and look at the previous video, which was on workplace and mental illness, and I will see you in a week's time with another installment. And I guess the last thing I wanted to pause about is that piece. I kind of glossed over it because I wasn't sure what I was going to say, but that piece about medication leaving the arsenal, and one that has been so helpful in the past as lithium. It's bittersweet. I'm worried for sure. Obviously, lithium toxicity is nothing to shake a stick at, and so I don't want that to be a feature, especially if the eating and drinking problems are going to continue. So it's the right decision to make that I made with my healthcare provider. But it is daunting. I'm thinking, okay, having weird symptoms again, is this going off of the lithium? Is this just the lithium leaving my body? Is this my mood worsening? Is this a bipolar switch into hypomania? What is going on? And with medication levels changing, rising, falling, going toxic, going out of the system, it's really difficult to know whether you're coming or you're going. And so I am worried. I'm hypervigilant. It's not a comfortable feeling at all. And it does feel, to a certain extent too, like, well, we're taking things away that helped. Aren't we supposed to be adding things that help, since my mood has been worse for over a year and a half and is continuing to worsen? So it almost feels like a little bit of a free fall, like take away this, take away that, and what am I going to be left with? Am I going to be left with a mess? So that's my kind of like bleh of feelings on the subject. But cognitively, in my thoughts, I know that this is the right decision to make. But it just is a little daunting, a little scary. So we'll see what happens. I will update if there's anything to update. Okay, that's really it this time. Thank you for being here with me this week, and I will see you next week. Take care. Stigma Crusher.